So Steve Bannon and friends were raising donations to help fund the construction of the southern border wall, but come to find out, they were using the money to fund lifestyles. Um, it I find it amusing how how Republicans uh don't really care that their political leaders are stealing or defrauding them of money while complaining about Democrats doing that. Um, I'm fed up with both sides defrauding and stealing money from the poor working class, and I'm ready for some new system.
Coming back now on our breaking news of Steve Bannon being arrested. That is Trump's ex-political advisor arrested in connection with a crowdfunding scheme called We Build the Wall. That's what it was known as. It was aimed at raising about $25 million for building the southern border wall, the U.S.-Mexican border wall that Steve Bannon, of course, was a big advocate for. The concept of this is that authorities thought that the $25 million would all be going to the construction efforts to build the wall. Well, now they're alleging that hundreds of thousands of dollars, at least, of that money has been taken now and funneled to fund the lavish lifestyles of those who are associated with the We Build the Wall effort and have been arrested along with Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon arrested with three others, a man named Brian Kolfage, Andrew Bottolato, and Timothy Shea for their roles in defrauding hundreds of thousands of donors with the online crowdfunding campaign known as We Build the Wall. You know, Bannon was a former investment banker. He knows the financial sectors very well. He was also in the media. And of course, he was President Trump's advisor, Sanders. So this is key. It's key because you have these 3 or 4 people who've been arrested now, and we still haven't heard from the other side as to what they're saying about these allegations that a bunch of this money was funneled to fund these lavish lifestyles.
Yeah, Trace, just reading directly from the DOJ, the Southern District of New York press release, the acting U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss. This is a direct quote. As alleged, the defendants defrauded hundreds of thousands of donors, capitalizing on their interest in funding a border wall to raise millions of dollars under the false pretense that all of that money would be spent on construction. It goes on. So what we have right now is this press release from the U.S. Attorney's Office, Southern District of New York. We will likely learn more as this news breaks, Trace.
Yeah, and the inspector in charge, Philip Bartlett, said the defendants allegedly engaged in fraud, when they misrepresented the true use of donated funds. And it goes on to say this case should serve as a warning to other fraudsters that no one is above the law, not even a disabled war veteran or a millionaire political strategist. Again, the allegations are they used this money for illicit purposes, funding lavish lifestyles. We have not heard from any of those suspects, including Steve Bannon. When we do, we will, of course, bring them